we have this major holiday this week of Halloween, and many Jews, especially those who go to public school or in a non-Jewish environment, want to join their non-Jewish friends, collecting candies, doing some treats, and maybe some pranks along the way. And in reality, it's not just holidays that the Jews are attracted to. Many of us are attracted to all sorts of non-Jewish customs and celebrations, whether it's non-Jewish music, non-Jewish modes of dress, non-Jewish culture. So I want to share a story that perhaps it gives us a little different vantage point about goals and priorities. It's a story that took place in the Lodz ghetto, where Chaim lived with his wife and 5 children, struggling to survive. And despite their best efforts, 4 of his children and his wife were taken to the camps, leaving Chaim and his young son Yudel as the only ones still there, trying to get food, trying to just get through the day. And one day, Chaim noticed a young boy around his son's age walking through the ghetto who seemed to be in really bad shape. And he approached the boy and found out he had lost his 11 siblings and both his parents. And he was now all alone. So Chaim asked his son if it would be okay, and with his blessing, he invited this other young man, Yitzchak, to join them in their home. Now, each day, Yitzchak and Yudel would go out to try and somehow obtain some food, do a little work here and there. And one day, despite the hunger, despite the poverty, Chaim managed to obtain 2 small cakes that he gingerly placed in the bags of these 2 young boys. Placed 1 cake in his son Yudel's bag and 1 cake in Yitzchak's bag as they went off to their job for the day. As Chaim watched through the window, he noticed his son Yudel quietly, I don't know how he knows quiet, his son Yudel extended his hand into his own bag, pulled out the cake, and placed it into Yitzchak's bag. When they returned home, Chaim asked his son, Yudel, I noticed that you gave your cake to Yitzchak. Do you not like cake? And Yudel replied, of course I like cake. But he started to tear up as he said, I realize we probably don't have much longer to live. And I would rather fill my neshama, fill my soul with mitzvos, with good deeds, rather than focus on filling my stomach with cake. And it got me thinking that Baruch Hashem, thank God, we don't live in that kind of world. We're free to live as a Jew, to be proud of who we are, to practice how we choose. We're not facing imminent starvation and death, but we also don't know how much longer we have in this world. But whether we have 100 years left, or 1 year left, or just 1 day, let's try to focus more on filling our lives and our souls with mitzvos, with good deeds, and perhaps focus a little less on filling our stomach with cakes and steaks.